First item on the agenda is our frac sand issue update. We need to get our committee going as we have decided, and we did contact the following people: Ron Miners from Soil and Water, Mary Marshall from Public Health, Brian, our county engineer, Rick from the zoning office, and Bob from the zoning office, Dana from the planning commission, and I talked to other people, and as chair of the board, I'm going to be the other commissioner on this study committee.
Then we're going to have this as a public meeting, because I will be there and have my voice heard on that committee, because I'm one of the people that know the most about this on this board. So we can do it, but I'm going to be there.
It's always an open meeting anyway.
That's fine, then I'll be there.
It's always an open meeting. They set their own rules and regulations similar to planning commission, but and then the two planning commission people, we're going to, I haven't heard who they are yet. We'll have to be, do you have any input on that yet?
Well, I guess a correction on the open meeting. If it is an official open meeting, we have to advertise it, and we typically don't advertise study committee meetings in the local papers.
So you're going to have 3 board members there.
We'll have to.
Yep, and we'll post that, because I will be there.
I don't know that you want to run it that way. Yeah, then we're going to have to do minutes. It's going to be an official meeting.
Just like the frac stand.
I think you're better off to keep it.
I would rather keep it just a study committee.
You can, then I'm going to stay on it, and I will speak hard on this one.
We will have open meetings. There will be a public
I mean, it
hearing
is an open
once the
meeting.
draft is
I got the rules from MCIT on the open meetings, but we don't want to get into publishing and posting it each week.
That's fine, but I'm telling you, if I'm not on it, I will be there and I will talk about it. It's my own district that most of this activity is in. Is the one person that spent the most time on this and understands this very, very well. I will be on this.
Well, I contacted a former chair, and he recommended the chair should be.
That's fine. That's fine, Teresa. You can be on it. But I'm telling you, we're going to post this as a public meeting, because I will be there and I will be heard.
Then we'll have to have Shara or Michelle or somebody taking minutes. Wouldn't we put this to a vote?
I don't care, Judy. You can put it to a vote, but I'm telling you, I will be there and I will be heard at that table. Now, I was one of the only commissioners on this bench that was on the original study committee.
I
went
went
to. Well, you were there a couple times.
You only made 8 out of 21 meetings.
8 out of 21? Are you kidding me, Teresa? I only missed 3. Now, I don't know where you're getting your statistics, but if that's what we're going to the study committee with, I don't understand.
Of roll call, and
Teresa, there's a whole bunch of minutes on roll call that like, come in 10 minutes late, or you leave a little early. They don't always publish that. Okay. I'm telling you, you guys can do whatever you want. I will be there and I will be heard. And I think it's very, very odd that you guys all talk about, let's have experts, let's make sure we get this done right. But yet the one person on this board that actually has some knowledge on the subject, you don't want to be on there? That is disturbing.
It was
very
recommended
disturbing.
that the chair be on that study group so that knowledge of the ordinance is ready for the public hearing.
Okay.
And when I talked to Jack, that is one of the recommendations.
All right.
And Dana's our planning commissioner.
I can go off.
Pardon?
I can, if Justin wants to go on, I can remove my name from consideration.
I appreciate that, Dan.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I think it would make a lot of sense to have the county representative on the planning commission be present at these meetings. That only makes sense. He can bring that information back to the planning commission.
Yeah, and like I said, Bob, it doesn't matter what's going to happen. I will be there and I will be heard. So it's either a public meeting or a non-public meeting. You can decide what it's going to be, but I will be there.
It's not my decision. It's county board decision.
Thank you, Bob.
Well, then we'll have to post and publish it if you're going to be on the 3 commissioners. We can't have 3 commissioners.
I thought I said.
Dana should be on it because he's the one that will present it to the planning
According to the
commission.
planning commission organization, every one of us are a member of the planning commission.
So we're alternates.
Yeah,
We're alternates.
Okay.
So what are we doing?
And I'll tell you this, I know why you guys don't want me on there, and that's fine, and that's
It's
fine.
not a-
Well, it is,
not one
Teresa,
on,
it is, and I
I was-
guarantee you, Bob is putting something in your ear, because I know for a fact
I have
he
not
does not want me on it. I
even
know
spoken
you
to
guys don't want me
anybody.
on it. I know that for a
How
fact.
do you know?
Judy, it's very simple. If you didn't, why would you not want the person that has a lot of experience and has been with this since day one? The only commissioner who's had anything even proposed in their district. Why would you not want them on there? That's the question.
It was
That's the
because
question.
I talked to people, and I did not talk to Rick or Bob about this at all.
Well, that's interesting,
I talked to
Teresa,
other
because then
people.
why would logic not tell you that that would be a smart move? Let's have the one person that's gonna be very heavily
Because it was
involved.
recommended that the chair of the board be on the study group. And that made sense to me. I've been reading up on it, studying, keeping up with the ordinances. I got the copy of the EQB recommendations for the ordinances, and I thought I need to be informed of this.
So are you gonna be on every committee then?
No, I'm gonna be on the study group for the Frac sand ordinance.
Okay, but why that one and not all the other ones that we've ever had? Chair hasn't been at every committee, so now you're picking
Jack
and
was
choosing.
at every meeting.
Are you on our building committee meeting?
No, I'm talking about a study group. I'm not talking about our committees that we pick out in January.
I guess what's the difference? Aren't we bringing it back to the board anyway, just like we do our other committees?
No, we don't have public hearings for our committees.
Are we, public meetings?
We don't have public hearings for our committees. They're committees. I'm on the extension committee.
So are we
I
giving
report
full authority
on
to
it, but I
them to
don't
write
know.
it and not come back to the board with anything?
Pardon?
Are we giving that study committee full authority to
No,
make
because we
decisions?
have to have a public hearing
So it's gonna come back to the Board of Commissioners at some point, right?
at some point.
So then why is it like any other committee that we have that comes back to the board?
Other committees don't come back to public hearings, no. We
Well,
don't
what
have.
does a public
We
hearing
don't
have to
have
do
a
with it?
public hearing for extension. We don't have one for,
We're gonna drop
The-
this. If Dana's off, I'm on, we're gonna go with it.
I'm appreciate Justin's feelings towards this committee, and I think if you could ask it, I'm gonna request I get off and put
Okay.
Justin on, because it means, you can see it means a lot to him. Why not have him on there?
that's fine. I
I
just
don't know
thought
what
you
you-
should be on it, Dana, because you're on planning
I know
commission.
that, but we can't have three.
No, okay, that's fine.
I
If that's what the board wants.
I
that's
expect
fine.
updates from you and Justin.
Okay.
He wants to do it. Is that okay with the chairman?
That's fine with me. I mean, I could remove myself too, but it was advised to me that I'd be on it, so. But if you don't want me on it, I'm fine with that too.
Be there.
No, I think that if you're gonna.
We have to do it because of the open meeting. We only have two, so I'm removing myself.
All right. Anything else on the frac sand issues?
I don't think there's anything new otherwise.
Highway department, anything on that?
Nope, next Tuesday postponed because Brian couldn't make it in today.
And courthouse issues, we're still waiting on. Okay, commissioner reports.
I have a point of clarification. Can you say one more time who's officially on the committee? Who's agreed and will be on it?
Yeah.
Be
Brian?
Ron Myers from Soil and Water, Mary from Public Health, Brian Transportation, Rick Environmental Services, Bob Scanlon, Teresa, and myself.
Thank you.
And
Two
two
from
planning
planning.
commission
Yeah.
people that I don't know who they are yet.
Do we want to make recommendations?
I think you have to contact that board and find out.
When are you gonna start?
We need to start within the month, within the next couple weeks, I would think.
It's not until April.
It'll be put on the website, right, when the meeting's at? No, is that,
Well,
whatever,
they set the meetings.
okay,
So-
Rick?
There isn't a planning commission meeting till next April. Maybe I suggest as chairman would like to maybe contact a couple of those planning commission members or contact them all, maybe by phone or something, and just see who it was.
Sounds good, I can do that.
And I'd have a recommendation that Dan Griffin be one of them.
He's chairman.
Keeping it,
My only other suggestion would be the one other person that everybody on the board asked to be on the planning commission is Rick Shield.
I will call the planning commission people and find out. Sounds good. Okay?
Thank you.
Committee report.